Welcome, one and all, for all is one. Limelight in the twilight. Well, Virgo, you're up, Virgo. I've already meditated upon this symbol, your energy and your element. Let's get into it, shall we? I think we shall. How you doing, Virgo? Give me 1 second. Okie dokie, I'm back. Sorry about that. These are the decks I've chose for your reading this day. What you can expect from me after the initial message, past, present, and future. The recent past leading into this current moment that we share, leading into what's coming in, okay? Towards the end of my meditation, I shake each deck, and when I feel it, I flip them up. And this is what begins your message, okay? You have the King of Swords, the Four of Cups, heart-to-heart conversation, and Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio. I'll read it in just a minute. The Wheel of Fortune. You got Mars energy with hot attraction. And the number 28, seeing both sides. The number 8, 10, or 28 could be significant to you thus far. So, there could be an Aquarius close to you, okay, or a Scorpio. And I say that because of this card with Saturn, okay, that you had to hold back from. The Four Cups. No, I actually scratched that. I was thinking of the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Cups is not seeing a cup being offered to you, okay? Could be from a Scorpio or the Aquarius. Perhaps a heart-to-heart conversation needs to occur. An honest discussion to discuss your feelings with and for each other. Yeah. Clarity always helps, right? Especially if you don't really feel clear about the other person or, our relationship with that person. So, as the come to Jesus meeting or heart to heart or whatever you want to call the conversation, okay? As that's happening, try to see both sides of the story. Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. Not so much as always the other person's perspective, but a perspective that's different than our own. Hold on a second. Let me turn this light off. Okay. So you or they or them or whatever has great attraction. It's fiery energy with Mars. It's hot. But what I'm picking up on is that somebody doesn't feel the same way. Why? Because of this card right here. I'm still seeing the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So 44 could be significant to you. All right. I see the wheel is constantly turning, of course, but I see the wheels turned in this. Either, you guys can come to an understanding, because there seems to be a misunderstanding right now with no clarity. If it's mutual or just a wanting from one side. Hence why this is so important to happen. Is there chemistry? Or no? Okay, well, why can't we be friends? I'm not laughing about it. It's the song that came to my mind, okay? But the sooner, and as time progresses in relationships at whatever level with people, defining that relationship over time and especially initially is probably one of the best things that we can do for that relationship. What it is, what it's not, what it's going to be. Yeah? Okay, that's the initial message, the hit that I get, Virgo, off of these cards right here, okay? They're as much brand new to me as they are to you, okay? Because like I said, I just shuffle them until I feel it, and then I flip them. So that's what begins the message. I'll bring out your oracle cards first. And then we'll utilize the tarot for the past, present, and future energy, okay? Oh. Yeah, the moon. See, not clear on, either they're not clear or you're not clear on what's up, what it be, what it won't be, what it ain't, or what it is. Okay. So this is houses, signs, and planets. Yeah, houses, signs, and planets for Virgo. What's the message? House, sign, or planet. Thank you, Spirit. The moon. Yeah. It's a nurturing of Cancerian energy. It's a feeling caused by, or it's a reaction. It's acceptance or not. It's defense or not. Let your feelings tell you how to. Thoughts lead to feelings. Feelings lead to actions. Okay? And just like anything, there's the shadow and the light aspect. Could be a water sign. Could be a Cancer. So that's a ruling planet. Okay? And Virgo, there you are. The bottom of the deck of these. The serving of others. It's in the details. Yeah, can we have some more details? Yeah. What's this about? If somebody asks us about our relationship with somebody, we should be able to clearly define that in a couple of sentences. Yeah? Without hesitation. We already know what it is, who they are to us, and the status. Defining the relationship. Most critical component, okay? That many conveniently overlooked. Not everybody, but a lot. I'm not saying everybody's on bullshit. Children, you are the mother, Virgo. You could have children. You could love children. Your love life is being affected by your children. Yeah, man, raising kids is a sacrifice. That's for sure. You know, we want the best influence for them, how they're influenced, how they're impacted, and what we expose them to. Yeah. Think about how that can affect your love life. Not laughing at you, Virgo. All my kids are grown, man. They're all grown. But looky, chemistry showed back up. Whoever you're with, it's pretty passionate. You got chemistry, that's for sure. You could be the mother or father of your children. You could still be together. And those ongoing relationships and those long-term relationships, it's critical to have that understanding. Is it? If you're in it, you know what I'm talking about. Unexpected wonder. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now, Virgo. The number 44 is a master number. All your prayers are answered, Virgo. Wow, Virgo. You could be expecting. Yeah. Rebirth, birth. You could be expecting, Virgo. Could be twins, or you already have one and this is your second. Okay. That's the oracles. I call these the word tarot, okay? And I throw them all out. I just throw a bunch of them out. Gives another layer to the message, okay? And then I pick them up. So last time I used these Virgos, you had this decision in reverse. Now it's in the upright. Therefore, you have made a decision, okay? You've reflected. You've eliminated the projections, okay? And you released it. You surrendered and purged whatever this indecisiveness was, okay? And your ability to have this courage, because this was not an easy decision, okay? You know, it's a lifelong decision. So I can understand that there was some rational fear, not irrational, but there was some rational fear behind what took you so long to make this decision. Okay? You didn't want to show the vulnerability, okay, on having fear of what the outcome could be. You didn't want to have regret, so you repressed it. You didn't make a decision and commit one way or the other on something, okay? And then fears kind of cause limitations, regardless if they're rational or not, okay? Face everything and rise, or F everything and run, okay? And it is one of the greatest weapons used against us in consciousness. Fear. Okay? But you have great change coming with this courage that, you went within and understood what was projection and what wasn't, okay? And you were able to make an informed decision, okay? And I think you feel a lot more comfortable with that than you did, say 10 or 12 days ago. Perhaps you and that other individual sat down and had that heart to heart. How you like the word tarot there, Virgo? It's quickly becoming one of my favorites. Okay. The Raven Oracle or the Raven Tarot is going to tell us about the recent past. Okay. Yeah. Couldn't decide. Hangman. Trying to gain enlightenment. But I see you've come up out of that since then, according to the current energy. Okay. Divine Spirit, great light at all. What is the recent past energy for Virgo? Recent past. Tarot. Tarachi. That one? Recent past energy, Spirit. Yeah, going within. Hangman. Can't make it up. Could be over your Empress or Emperor. You could have called judgment on something. Went within. Rest, reflection, meditation, okay? Could have been in it for some time here to come to the conclusion whether it's worth it or not, okay? Is this worth it or not, okay? To hang on to this person you consider to be your Empress or Emperor, okay? And what was bothering you perhaps is what they weren't saying. Okay? Maybe even after you inquiring without getting your answer. So when you come up out of this, okay, and figured it all out on what you exactly wanted to say, I'm not going to say you gave them an ultimatum, but you wanted understanding on where they stood, and you called judgment upon it, okay? Because indeed, if you're pregnant, okay, that could be the motivating thing. But understand, all prayers have been answered, Virgo. I've never seen that card. Not reading for myself, not reading for anybody else, okay? I've never seen it. I've had the deck quite some time. Your prayers are being answered, if they haven't already, Virgo, okay? Anything else for the past energy, Spirit? Past energy, Virgo. Anything else for them, Spirit? Way too many. That's like 10 cards. Anything else for the past energy, Spirit? Recent past, Virgo. Tarot. Almost. Tarachi. It fell out anyway. Recent past, yeah, you don't want to feel like this no more. Could have affected your work, could have affected your sleep. Okay, and you wanted to know where the hell you're going. And by somebody's answers or inability to tell you that is kind of what puts you in analysis paralysis of not knowing. Sound about right, Virgo? Okay. What's the current energy, Spirit? We've seen the 4 cups holding back in the current energy. What are you holding back? Resources? Your tongue? What are you holding back, Virgo? Current energy, Spirit, for Virgo. Current energy. Tarot. Tarachi. Yeah. Empress and Emperor. Two emperors. Could be the same sex thing. No shade, do you? Okay? But it's an energy. It's masculine or feminine, okay? Gender is not read in tarot. It's an archetype. It's an energy. This person could be your star. Could be that Aquarius. Because we said Aquarius already, and here's their power card. Yeah. You call judgment on them, man. With a couple of. Like, look, yeah, I love you, but I don't have any understanding here, and I need understanding. You call judgment. That's twice, see? Right there. Judgment. Confirmation. The Alpha and Omega. Alpha Chi Omega. The beginning and end of truth. Judgment. And it looks like you got your answers there, Virgo. Because it's 10 of Pentacles. It's full wish fulfillment. Happy wife, happy life, happy, fulfillment. Could be bringing children into it, or could already have them. Yeah. Empress and Emperor. I rest my case on the current energy. That's my story, Virgo, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, what's coming in? What's coming in for Virgo? We're going to make it quick for him today, it looks like, and let him get up out of here. It's unclear. Perhaps you both had to walk away from something in order to get this victory. And happiness. Or on the other side of that coin, maybe you guys decided to walk away from each other. That could be it too. And it's a win-win situation that makes you both happy. Something like that, Virgo. It's not just one of you out there. But either way, it's abundant. Should I stay or should I go? Will it work? Will it not? Okay, either way, it's abundant. Strong strength. Sagittarian energy. You're standing in it. Whoa. Emperor. Quickly. 10 of Pentacles. You magician, you. Virgo. How many repeating cards do you need to see? Huh? How many times do you need to see success? How many times do you need to see union? How many times do you need to see the 10? Huh? This Emperor and Empress status, or Emperor and Emperor, or Empress and Empress, whatever it is, okay? No shade, do you? Okay? I mean, it's all there. Victory, victory, victory. And some of the best cards in the tarot. Virgo, that is your message. Here you go. I'm taking my energy back. Love, Virgo. Limelight in the twilight. Be good to yourself and others. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.